A study of early childhood in the Panhandle provides a unique look at care and education across the region and among a specific number of communities and schools. KDB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the major study entitled The Nebraska Panhandle, an assessment of birth through grade 3 care and education, has been a joint effort by ESU 13, the Panhandle Partnership, and the Buffett Early Childhood Institute at the University of Nebraska. That's one that outgoing ESU 13 Administrator Jeff West says has been in the works for 3 years.
I think it is so important to the work that we have been a part of, but more importantly, the work that's yet to come after this initial rolling out of this report. So for that, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to be a part of it.
The study found although Panhandle residents were often proud of early care and education in their communities, especially programs such as Early Head Start and Sixpence, they were also concerned about the overall availability, affordability, and quality of those opportunities. State Education Commissioner Matthew Blomstead said the findings made it clear that Panhandle residents understand the challenges facing parents and are willing to work together to get children off to a great start.
From the ESU to the school districts collectively to the your development district to other aspects of the whole Panhandle, really said what role can we play instead of that's someone else's problem. They all came together to solve that, and I think that's the unique story in the Panhandle.
West says there are still 2 more steps to the process, getting stakeholders together to develop strategic plans for each community, and then finding and securing the funds needed to execute those plans to benefit the children of the Panhandle. Well, Scottsbluff High School, in partnership with the Scottsbluff Public Schools Foundation and Kelly Bean, hosted a breakfast this morning celebrating their career and technical student organizations. Foundation Director Alyssa Harvey tells KNEB News that one of the pieces of the Career Academy curriculum is for students to choose a pathway, and she says they don't always have to choose those right away.
They can try different classes in different academies and get those introductory experiences, and then by maybe their junior or even senior year they're able to just really focus in on that something that has made an impact on them, and that's when they can get involved with the organizations. But as we heard here today, we had a freshman up there speaking on behalf of Skills USA, so some of them know and they will just continue to learn and grow within that academy.
Attendees learned about the career and technical student organizations at SHS and how they enhance Career Academy education. Foundation scholarships were also presented at Thursday morning's event. And Western Nebraska Community College President Dr. Todd Holcomb is one of 4 finalists to take the reins at Hawkeye Community College in Waterloo, Iowa. Dr. Holcomb is at the Hawkeye Community College campus today to participate in interviews, forums, and tours of the campus and community. Now, this is the second time in 12 months that he's been selected as a finalist for a different college. Last April, he was interviewed but not selected to lead Seminole State College in Florida. Now, Holcomb has spent the past decade with WNCC, but prior to that, he spent 5 years with Iowa State University in several leadership positions. A message left yesterday for Dr. Holcomb about being selected as a finalist for Hawkeye Community College's president position was not returned. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer will be in with your comprehensive weather forecast. Stick around. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, grab a bite to eat at the Flight Deck Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Crispy chicken, pit smoked ham, and luau sauce on a Sweet King's Hawaiian bun? It's like we're trying to get you to try it or something.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, not bad tonight. Clear skies across the region. Winds are going to die down pretty quickly this evening, and they've been pretty strong throughout the day, but we've got a decent evening coming our way. As winds decrease, it's going to be warm, downright warm tomorrow and Saturday. It's not even going to be just a good Friday, a great Friday coming tomorrow. Cooler and wet, though, for Easter before we turn nice again through the middle of next week. Looks like we're going to put together 3 or 4 nice days again next week after a little bit of a cooler go around here today and then again for Easter. 65 yesterday for a high and a low of 37. It got quite windy. Just a trace of precip out there in the rain gauge. We're still about 1/3 of an inch or 2/3 of an inch below normal for the month here across the region. 40s and 50s in the high country of Colorado and Wyoming, 58 in Denver, 59 here in Scottsbluff, 60, one of the warmest readings we can find on the map here at McCook. In our region, pretty similar, 59 in Ogallala. Mullen checks in at 56. It's 55 in Alliance. Torrington at 58, Lusk 54. Cheyenne down at 52 degrees. We still have those winds coming out of the north, 20 to 30 miles an hour. They're going to decrease, though, here over the next couple of hours and to leave us with a much better evening and certainly a much better day tomorrow. Speaking of days, we've got Easter coming up on Sunday, and right now our early look at Easter, yeah, it's going to be some showers out there. Maybe having to dodge some scattered showers around. 54 for a high when you're on those Easter egg hunts on Sunday. You may want to get it done tomorrow or Saturday because conditions look really great. There go the winds. They die off this evening. Clouds start to work their way back in. We're going to be dealing with not a bad night for us. Low temperatures. Going to be kind of chilly, though, right around that 30, 35 degree mark across the region. For tomorrow, we start the day mostly sunny, and we end the day mostly sunny. Winds in the high country, that's it. Tomorrow, it's a very nice, very, very great day. A great day to get out outside and do something. Do some golfing, do some chores around the house, do whatever. Tomorrow's a great day for it. Maybe you have Good Friday off. Well, it's going to be a good one outside, too. Look at these highs well into the 70s tomorrow. We may be just a tick warmer on Saturday, too, before we cool down for the weekend. Precip tonight, going to be minimal, if any, maybe a few hit-or-miss showers early up in the Sandhills. Tonight, clear skies, 33 for a low. Winds are going to diminish about 10 to 20, quickly cooling to the southwest and dying off 5 to 10 miles an hour for tomorrow. Great day, mild conditions, Good Friday, 76 for a high, sunny, warmer. Look at those winds, just 10 to 15, and we're going to stay nice for Saturday. Partly cloudy skies, maybe near 80. How about that for a good one? Then cooler conditions back into the low 50s, both Easter Sunday and Monday. It looks like on Tuesday we'll stay cloudy and in the showers, and that's kind of a transition day back to Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Mid and upper 70s with lots of sunshine. So again, we'll string together a nice stretch of weather again for the middle to end of next week.
Crispy chicken, pit smoked ham, and luau sauce on a Sweet King's Hawaiian bun? It's like we're trying to get you to try it or something.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Next Gen Outfitters is your new local online source for hunting, shooting, and camping gear. With over a century of combined outdoor experience, we aspire to become the trusted supplier of all your outdoor gear needs. Next Gen Outfitters is where adventure begins and tradition continues. For the month of April, get $25 off orders of $100 or more. Go to nextgenof.com and use code NGKNEB. That's NEXGENOF.com.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to VIAERO today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. VIAERO Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Welcome back. One of 2 men arrested for a string of burglaries in rural Scottsbluff County has struck a plea deal to avoid going to trial. Yesterday in Scottsbluff County District Court, 22-year-old Austin Weller pleaded guilty to 2 counts of burglary. In exchange for his guilty pleas, 2 separate felony charges and 2 misdemeanor charges were dismissed. Weller and Sergio Cherries was arrested back in January in connection to burglaries on County Road G and Lake Minnetonka Road, where firearms, an ATV, and jewelry were taken. Weller faces up to 20 years in prison on each charge when he's sentenced on May 17th. Cherries was offered the same plea deal as Weller and also pleaded guilty to 2 burglary charges, and the 4 other charges he faced were dropped. He too faces up to 20 years in prison on each count when he is sentenced on May 6th. Well, the Nebraska Department of Transportation says Nebraska Link 51A closed yesterday near Brule due to a train derailment. NDOT reported the grain car derailment shortly after 3 p.m., indicating that the roadway linking Highway 30 and I-80 were blocked and only emergency vehicles were being allowed into the area. UP spokesperson Raquel Espinoza says the derailment involved 3 locomotives and a loaded grain car. However, there were no releases or injuries reported. An estimate on completion of repairs, removal of the locomotive and grain car, and the reopening of the roadway were not made available. And the Federal Emergency Management Agency has added more Nebraska counties to the list of those eligible for federal assistance in repairing damage to public roads and other facilities from the March blizzard and flooding in eastern Nebraska. Here in the Panhandle, Banner, Cheyenne, Dawes, Dual, Garden, Kimball, Sheridan, and Sioux counties have all been designated eligible for public assistance categories. That includes emergency and permanent work. Other area counties eligible for public assistance grants with a federal cost share of not less than 75% are Box Butte and Morrill counties. Well, coming up after the break, the star Morrill basketball player will continue her playing career at the collegiate level. Chris Cottrell has that story in sports right after this.
Come on down to the Mixing Bowl if you are craving something homemade just like Grandma used to make. From glace and garlic sausage on Mondays to cabbage burgers and butterball noodle soup on Thursdays, you can't go wrong. And with everything in the bakery case baked fresh daily, you can count on a tasty treat with your morning or afternoon coffee. Stop in from 1 to 3 during the week to get 15% off any coffee or pastry during our coffee happy hour. The Mixing Bowl on 10th Street in Gearing, bringing great food and great people together.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
We've been an ALLO customer from the beginning, 15 plus years.
Almost 15 years.
15 years now. They live here, they work here, they give back to our community. That's very important to us.
It's the difference of night and day between our old internet provider and ALLO.
Having that reliability and that speed is extremely important.
Nobody matches that speed. It was a game changer.
ALLO came to my site and helped me resolve an issue. At that point, I knew ALLO is the company that I wanted to stick with.
We're shining the spotlight on another area student athlete standout today with our update from the sports desk. We've had a couple recent signings at area high schools and a few more to come over the next couple of weeks. The latest stop occurred Monday afternoon at Morrill High School, where senior basketball player Andrea Lashley announced her plans to continue her career and attend school at Doane University.
I chose them because of their education program and obviously the basketball program. Their education program is really going to take me where I want to go in my life, and it has everything I want to accomplish. And I fell in love with their basketball program when I got there for my visit. I talked to their coach, and she just completely resembled Coach Guru in a female form, and I knew that I was going to really strive and grow there because it was an environment that I'm already used to.
A lot of support in the gym on Monday for Lashley, who said her time at Morrill under head coach Josh Guru has set her up well to succeed at the next level.
I think it's prepared me really well. Coach Guru is an amazing coach, and he's given me every lesson he probably could to prepare me for what's going to come at me when I go to college.
Now, this past season, Lashley helped Morrill to a 12-12 record by averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals per game. And Coach Guru says, Doan, getting the complete package, player and person.
Well, she's going to bring a tremendous work ethic, and she will not let anything stop her. She will continue to put in the time and work hard, and Doan is getting a great young lady, a great basketball player for sure, but they're going to get a great young lady to help with their program, build their program, and you can see what she did from the three-point range this year, the time that somebody puts in. To have the season she did from behind the arc, that just doesn't happen. So they're getting a girl that's willing to put in the time, work hard, and be successful for her.
Lashley connected on 41 made three-point attempts this past season, averaging nearly 2 per ball game. Lashley becomes the second player from Morrill in the last couple of years to move on to the college ranks. As far as basketball is concerned, Jessica Harvey started at Chadron State and recently transferred to Montana State Billings.
I mean, I took a lot from Jess. She was a very big leader my entire basketball career. She was the one that I think all of us looked up to. She was just an amazing athlete and always there for her team. So that really helped me as an individual, see that I could do it too. And I hope that here today I'm doing the same thing for somebody else, because it's very achievable, and if you want to do it, it's just hard work and effort, and you can get anywhere you want.
Great perspective there from Lashley, hoping to make a difference for some younger students at Morrill. She says she'll have to improve in all aspects of her game to eventually become a difference maker. Andrea Lashley set to attend school and play basketball at Doan University. Also Monday, I visited on the phone with former Scottsbluff football standout Garrett Nelson, who just wrapped up his first spring football session in Lincoln. He capped it off by recording a tackle for loss and a quarterback hurry in the spring game last Saturday, and Nelson says he thinks he's in a position to help come the fall.
I wanted to prove that I can make an impact immediately and that I can be one of those guys that can count on early and whenever they need me to be. I definitely wish there was more football to be played. I'm going to be honest with you. If we could play football year round, I'd probably do that. But with the amount of time I had, I maximized what I could do. The amount of reps I had in the spring game and even in practice, I peaked out at what I wanted, what I need to do, and what I learned.
Nelson said after starting with the third unit in practice, he finished up routinely running with the number 2s and even got some first-team reps late in the spring. Lots going on this weekend sports-wise in town. Scottsbluff High and Bearcat Stadium hosting the Twilight Track and Field meet today. There's gearing at Scottsbluff Soccer tonight with both the girls and boys matches starting at 5:30, and Cougar Baseball home tomorrow and Saturday for Trinidad State, and they'll play NJC on Sunday at Cleveland Field. The softball team's weekend will be spent at home as well. They've got Lamar Saturday, McCook Sunday, and that's coming off action today over at Volunteer Field. That is the latest. That'll do it today from right here at the KNEB.TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan back with a look at the community calendar when we come back on KNEB.TV.
Shopping local is great for building our community. TC & More offers the newest trends and latest fashions from jewelry to clothing to purses. Enjoy complimentary coffee as you browse their ever-changing inventory. Perhaps you would like to spruce up your home with some new home decor or flags or willow tree figurines. Remember the large selection of games as well as homemade soaps and lotions for that one-of-a-kind gift. Thank you for thinking of TC & More for those special items. TC & More, 1621 Broadway in beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
What are you waiting for? A 6-year limited powertrain warranty? Savings on performance-matched implements? 0% APR financing for up to 5 years? Head down to your local Kubota dealer before September 30th and take advantage of this incredible offer on the BX Series, America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Kubota. This is what we do.
Come into Sandberg Implement, your local Kubota dealer.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Scottsbluff Valley Street Rods invites you to the WIAERO Auto Expo, a car, truck, and motorcycle show, Saturday and Sunday the 27th and 8th at the Fairgrounds Event Center in Mitchell. Saturday 9 to 9, Sunday 10 to 4. Adult admission just $5, kids 5 to 11 just $2. Bring the whole family. There are concessions on site, and participant space is limited. First come, first serve. Call early, 308-641-1227. WIAERO Auto Expo, April 27th and 8th at the Fairgrounds in Mitchell.
I'm Marcy Meyer, Vice President at Platte Valley Bank with your Mortgage Mythbuster of the Week. Some people think that building a new house is difficult because construction loans are too complicated. The truth is, our lenders will work with you every step of the way to make your construction loan go to work for you. The mortgage lenders at Platte Valley Bank are here to help you find the right programs to fit your needs and your budget. Stop in today, no question is too big or too small.
And finally tonight, it's time to honor the First State Bank Community Champion for the month of April. For this month's Community Champion, we head to the Carpenter Center in Terrytown, where the sport of pickleball has taken off over the past few years. That's mainly due to the efforts of Mike and Kathy Miles, moved here about 3 years ago from Colorado. First State Bank President Mike Downey, a pickleball player himself, was on hand to present the Mileses with the Community Champion Award. In their nomination, it states that after Miles retired from the Apex Center, where he taught pickleball, he brought the sport to the Valley.
We started the pickleball program here because there was not one, and I'm an avid pickleball advocate. And we started here at the Carpenter Center in the end of 2015. And we first year we had 3 players, but we finally started working our way up, and now we're almost at 100 right now and continuing to grow on a regular basis.
He says it was all about sharing his passion with a new group of people.
And it's a great game. It's, I would say, table tennis on steroids. It's very similar to tennis, but it has a few differences because you play with a paddle and a wiffle ball. And pretty simple to learn. It's really about 3 things: fun, friends, and fitness. And you get a full dose of all those every time you show up at pickleball.
The flexibility of the Carpenter Center to get pickleball up and running was also instrumental in getting it to grow at such a rapid pace.
One of our players, Shirley Schurer, approached Bob here at the Carpenter Center about having pickleball at this facility, and he said, yeah, we'll give it a try. So we came in, installed the lines, and turned it loose, and it's been a tremendous success ever since.
Mike adds that it's not only a fun activity for locals, but there's also added health benefits as well.
And it's really geared to pretty much a 40 and over crowd, because it gives them something to do exercise-wise when they haven't been particularly fit. A number of our players, I think combined, have lost over 200 pounds. And so it's been a huge impact in the health of these people, as well as the sheer socialization and the enjoyment that games brings to them.
And for Mike and Kathy, as new residents to the area, it has allowed them to get a new group of friends while doing what they love.
Yeah, that's part of what the game brings to everybody that plays. It creates new friendships and new opportunities to enjoy life. And, you know, the socialization aspect has been huge. It gave us an inroad into the community to meet people. And it's everybody, from farmers to bankers. I mean, it's everybody's playing and truly enjoying the sport.
The couple also says they had no idea that their passion of the game would ever land them the recognition of being community champions.
It was a bit of a surprise to me, actually. I mean, you know, I do this because it's fun, and this is kind of my hobby, and so seeing this many people every day have their lives touched and improved is a wonderful thing. And this is a truly unique game, and every day it does touch lives and makes people better. So that's a good thing. And nope, I was surprised because I didn't expect it, but for what the game brings to everyone and for the group of people we get to meet and play with, it's not a big surprise at all.
Congratulations once again to Mike and Kathy Miles, the First State Bank Community Champions for the month of April. Now, if you'd like to nominate a deserving individual who has made a positive impact on our community, you can find nomination forms online at www.fsbcentral.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.